Hey everybody, Ray the Video Guy here, and this morning I sent out an email about IntelliPlayer, which is a new video player for your website that has some pretty unique features. Now the problem that I have is the demo that I sent you was about 20 minutes long, and I know a lot of people were probably freaking out about watching a 20-minute video. So I thought it only fair that I would bring in the creator of IntelliPlayer, Bill Guthrie, to talk with us about this player and give us kind of the highlights. So Bill, first of all, welcome to the show here. I'm glad to have you on.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you having me over. I love to talk about stuff, and we're just getting to know each other, and it's a pleasure to be on your show.
Yeah, no, and I'm glad to have you on here because IntelliPlayer is a pretty slick little product. As I tell people, I've got pretty much every player there is at this point in time, and this one actually has some very unique features that I think people need to get the highlights of. So if you want, I was thinking that we should talk about, I think the click to call is a huge feature, especially for this crowd. So if you could tell us a little bit about the click to call so we can kind of understand that a little bit better.
Sure. In the player experience, you can very simply click. You can make it have a button pop up that says, and you could create your own text on it that says, click here to call. And in a mobile experience, and you've given it the number in the background, and in the mobile experience, when they hit that button, it'll pop the phone and it'll actually generate a call. So if you are a realtor, if you are, anybody where you've got, when you want the phone to ring with incoming activity, you can now actually do that and have a video be the messenger that gets that phone call, started. So we're really excited about that. And the reason why we did it is because we do have some local service providers, in our midst and in our existing customer base. And we looked at what they wanted to do, and that was one of the things that they really were excited about that idea. They want to get someone else's phone to ring, but it's, the end result is the same. So imagine sending a video. Imagine, having a video somewhere on your website. It's got a great little explainer video. This is who we are. This is what we do. This is why we're awesome. And then you literally just hit someone with, click here to call. That right there, that what we call tap to call. We have several of those tap to features. Tap to Skype. So if you think about it now. Will everyone use all of these features? No, but it's the idea behind it that says we can get people to take a particular action. The problem that people have, and the reason why we built IntelliPlayer, is that I know a lot of people who want to do passive income. They want to create something, they put it all together, and then they just want things to happen organically. And I can tell you that when you ask for someone to do something, your percentage of success is much greater than if you just hope that they take the implied action that's on your website. You've got a banner over here. I hope they click the banner. I've got, my opt-in over here. I hope they opt in one day. If you have videos on your website and people are consuming them because people want to consume video, and you're able to make those very direct appeals, opt in here, click here, do this now, and do that, your chances of success just naturally accelerate without you being any better of a marketer. But just by putting those kind of marketing layers on top of your videos and basically just putting those calls to action in front of people.
Nice. And, it's funny you bring up real estate because that was my first thought on this as well, and I used it as an example. But I was thinking of so many different situations where this works. Imagine a pizza restaurant, hey,
sure.
Check a video about their restaurant and click to call, place an order now. And also you guys have click to email, click to Skype, so all of these different options for everybody. But it makes this a very unique player because I don't think I've really encountered any that work quite like this.
We have, when you think about an opt-in, what do? You put an email in front of someone. Well, we're really considering the amount of mobile traffic that video gets and that our websites get. So we have that we have an SMS connection with Twilio, and in this case, instead of asking for an email, we can ask for them to put in their phone number right there inside of the video experience. So think about a compelling offer. Think about that pizza place. Think about whatever you would want. Anyone who is eager to build a text message database to which they can communicate back out, make that appeal. Hey, put in your phone number to get a 15% coupon off of your next thing, right? Like they do it, and then right there in the background, we've already set that up. The text message can be sent directly to them.
This has all the normal features of a video player. Obviously, it plays video. It does things like call to action buttons in the video, so people can buy right from in there. But you do have a couple of other unique features in there. For instance, if somebody's doing a video on a Warrior Forum product or a JVZoo product, they can actually integrate the JVZoo buttons and things like that into the video player. So tell me, why is that a big feature? Because I think it's a huge feature, but I'd love to hear your perspective on that.
Man, I just think that people are so short on attention. And when it comes to the idea of what we call friction in marketing, friction means I'm going to make you click here, I'm going to make you click here, I'm going to make you click here, right? And the more friction there is, the more opportunity for people just to get lost. No, I don't want. It's too much, it's too hard. So if you can think about now a all-in-one video sales message, like literally that the entire sales experience is happening inside of a video. The whole thing, nothing else. No one's waiting for the magical button to appear below the video. I know you're going to trick me with that delayed video button, like, no, we're not going to do that. Like here, you can actually get everything on your, and so now I can just do the entire presentation right there.
You guys have a couple of other unique things that are in this. You've got the web applet. I don't know. What do they call them again? The little clicks?
Bookmarklet.
Bookmarklet. There we go. That's the
Bookmarklet. Yeah, the Bookmarklet is really cool. So this was just another, we're trying to look for ways to speed things up. So when we and let me just give a quick context to that. When we say, well, who uses video? There's people, obviously, you're going to use video for your own products or services. I'm selling something. Here is my video. Pay attention to me. There's other people who they might sell video services, right? So they're just looking for any kind of cool way to maximize that experience and sell it to someone else. And then there's people who I think are out there trying to leverage videos, either ones that they create or ones that exist out there, and they want to leverage it to sell other people's products and services, their affiliates and things of this nature. And so we thought about those people and for this particular little solution. It's a lot of fun. And what we're able to do is you can go to any page where there is a YouTube video on the page. You open up the little bookmarklet, you just click it, it will scan the page instantly, finds that YouTube video, and pulls that core code up into this little bookmarklet window. Then all you have to do at that point is grab the embed code and drop it on any page you want.
So there you go. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear all this stuff because, like I said, it seemed a little overwhelming, I think, for people because of how many things are in there and to try and explain them all. But I think kind of hitting some of these really big points, like the click to call, to me is a huge feature. And I'm sure for most of the people watching this, that's a big feature for them. And I think that the bookmarklet is another one, even though I can never remember the name Bookmarklet.
Yeah.
I remember that. So, well, Bill, thanks for joining us and going over a couple of these because I really do appreciate that, and I think everyone else will as well. You guys have put together a really cool product, and I want everyone to take a look at that. So, thank you for joining us and doing that. I appreciate that.
Ray, it was my pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, guys, and of course, now that we've talked a little bit about this, be sure to head on over to the webpage below this video, and you'll be able to check out the bonuses that we have for you and see all the great stuff that we have to go along with this. Bill, thanks again. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'll harass Bill until I get an answer for you. So, all right. Thanks, guys.